I sat down and I realized I have nothing to say for this cold open.
True North Reviews, True North Reviews, True North Reviews.
Hey there, welcome to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are doing some hot and cold. This is a video series I like to do where I talk about the best and worst music I heard over the past week, the hot being the best, the worst being the cold, and some middle of the road tracks as well. As per usual, the songs will be down below in the description. If you want to check out any of the songs, let me know what you think. Tell me as well. We also take suggestions for new songs to listen to, give opinions on, and yeah. First up with the hot tracks this week, the best of the best, we have a Sam Roberts band and a new single, Ascension. This is a Canadian rock group, lively chugging guitars on here. I can see some fun fan engagement with this track in the future, the rim clicks and the hand claps. Yeah, dig it. Moving on from there, we have Foster the People with The Things We Do, and the last time we talked about Foster the People on Hot and Cold, I was kind of nervous. I didn't know if they were going to be ripping off Tame Impala, because that last single they put out kind of sounded like that, but no longer am I concerned with that. This new track is novel, it is fresh, it is invigorating, and the chorus on this, man, it's like one of the best that I've heard from Foster the People since their last record, Sacred Hearts Club. So yeah, really excited to see what the band is putting together, what they might be putting together this year. In the meantime, we have a band that already put out an album not too long ago, just last week, July Talk, Canadian group. Good Enough is the song I want to highlight from there, one of my favorites from the album. Album review is out, by the way. The track Good Enough is more than good enough to make the hot tracks this week, although it doesn't sound like anything July Talk have put out before. It sounds a bit more dismal, more depressed, just downbeat, melancholic, but still a very admirable song. Next up, we have Terrace Martin and Kamasi Washington joining forces yet again, along with a slew of other artists on this track. Sleepless Nights is the name of it. Just a slick and sexy R&B cut, great saxophone, can't get enough of that. The vocals are smooth, it's just what the doctor ordered. If you're looking for a 60s throwback or retro sound, I have to recommend this next song by the Lemon Twigs. It is Live in Favor of Tomorrow. They nailed the vocal style, they nailed the production style down to a T. It's an enjoyable tune. Moving on, it feels like it's been a while since I've enjoyed a James Blake track, but this past week, Are You Even Real? That is the song I'm actually enjoying. I feel like I'm really picky when it comes to his music, but this one checked all the boxes for me. It's got a catchier hook, the strings do it for me, well-written song through and through. This next track, Ben over at Legend BTV, he'll be happy to see that I'm checking out this new song from Queen Zara Larsson, Love Me Land. And yeah, this is my first time listening to her music. I have heard her on features for other artists, such as that Kygo song that she was on not too long ago. Wasn't really blown away by it, but this song is opening me up to what Zara Larsson has to offer. She hits those high notes with grace, with ease, with beauty. The bass line, the strings, the song, the tune is really good too. And yeah, she does get the mention this week in the episode title, so maybe I just did that to shut Ben up. I don't know. Moving on, we have Kid Cudi and Eminem on a track Together, The Adventures of Moon Man and Slim Shady. I love the callbacks to the nicknames Moon Man and Slim Shady. Love the beat on here as well. It's pretty ominous. Love a good deal of this track, actually. The lyricism is pretty strong. That fluoride swish bar from Eminem just had my mind blown. That being said, some of the bars are a little forced, a little cringe. That Drew Brees line, I kind of want to stand up for him. I don't know why he got so much flack for defending the American flag, but I'm not trying to make this about the politics. It's just my general reaction that I had to the song, and for the most part, it was positive. So, moving on, we have Sufjan Stevens with My Rajneesh. He already put out a new song last week that was over 10 minutes. This is also over 10 minutes. Notably, this time, there is a bit more of a structural focus on the tune. The passages that kind of deviate from it don't veer far, but that being said, the melody each time when it gets played, it is still captivating. So yeah, it looks like Sufjan is on a bit of a readjustment course. Hopefully he'll improve upon the last LP that we got from him earlier this year. Big things look like they are on the way. Loving the heck out of this new track from him. Keeping things going, we have another electronic track, this time from Hudson, Mohawke and Tiga, not the hip-hop artist, but Love Minus Zero is the name of this one. It takes a while for the track to hit a second gear, but once it kicks in, it commands your attention. Bedroom indie pop artist Dominic Fike has released another song, Politics and Violence. It sounds really similar to Rex Orange County, but he definitely distinguishes himself by that rapped second leg of the track. Really love that part. And wrapping up the hot tracks this week, we have a remix. It is a 100 gecs song. It is done by Hannah Diamond and Tommy Cash. We will call it Never Stop because I have no clue how to pronounce the other part of the title. And I gotta give credit to Tommy and Hannah. They did a great job with this remix. Was not expecting much from this 100 gecs remix album. And for the most part, it was kind of hit or miss with most songs, but this one caught me off guard in a good way. Love the disco beat, love how it's upbeat, love how it's fast, really just driving home that earworm chorus. I think I prefer this song more than the original, if I'm being honest. And that's impressive because most times when you put out remixes, it's usually the artist who's doing the remix that's trying to like stylistically match themselves, and they don't really do much justice for their original artist. But this time I feel like there is a genuine sense of like blending styles and just having the best of both artists kind of bleed through. Yeah, good stuff. So moving on, we have some middle of the road tracks. These were okay, worth a shout out, not amazing, not terrible. And first up, we have new Katy Perry single. It is called Smile. She also released this god-awful looking album cover. If we can ignore that, because yeah, that's some of the worst artwork I've seen in years. The chorus and the production on this song, I do like it, but I am docking points for this song. It could have been a hot track if it weren't for a really bad lyric, among many others, but this one just stuck out like a sore thumb. Trying to stay alive like I'm the Bee Gees. And I get it. Katy Perry, she's said really stupid things before, like, do you ever feel like a plastic bag? I don't think she can really ever recover from something like that. But this is just like a new level of laziness when you have to plainly reference staying alive. God, anyways, moving on. We have James Bay, new single from him. It is called Chew on My Heart. It's all right. A massive improvement over a lot of the songs on that EP he put out last year. Not as acoustic driven this go around, but still not screaming that lead single quality of whatever he's hinting at putting out next. He said whatever he's putting out next is going to be his most positive material yet, whatever that means. Then again, I don't really know what Chew on My Heart means either. I guess he's trying to rewrite some cliches. Maybe he got sick and tired of saying don't break my heart, so chew on it instead. The tune, it has something going for it, but the falsettos just aren't sitting that well with me so far. Hopefully I will go back and spin that a few more times and see where it takes me. Also last week we have Meghan Trainor, her latest single, Make You Dance. I feel like there's a pretty good chance for whoever likes voice notes or that Selena Gomez Dance Again, they're probably gonna like this song as well. The production, the groove, really snappy, really funky, but the garbage lyrics, man. Ugh, just get them out of here. Up next, we have Aminé featuring Young Thug on the track Compensating. A decent beat on here, but I can't stand the vocal performances. Like, I knew Young Thug was annoying sometimes, but I didn't know he could be this annoying. We also have Gerard Way featuring Judith Hill on Here Comes the End. Not really what I was looking for. I was hoping for My Chemical Romance singles at this point, but I guess we can take it. Gerard Way being the lead vocalist of MCR. Jokes aside, the song is fine. More of the same kind of solo material that we've expected from Gerard, or at least what we got from him in 2018, I think. Pretty guitar heavy, straightforward rock. It's pretty decent. Nothing to drop your jaw over. Going along with Gerard Way, we have the Rolling Stones, Crisscross, some more rock, you know, just not pushing many buttons, pretty standard. Like it as much as that last single they put out. Moving on, we have Lights with her song Dead End, a Canadian pop artist who's been left out of the pop conversation for a few years now. I was ready to write this song off as a cold track until I hit the beat drop because, although the verses are painfully mediocre, a lot of what's on this song is mediocre, but that chorus is a masterpiece. The production is stellar. And finally, for the middle of the road, we have Summer Walker and PARTYNEXTDOOR on the song My Affection. Pleasantly surprised by this one. Still sleepy and nocturnal R&B, not the favorite kind of music that I listen to, but I think PARTYNEXTDOOR is a little more awake, a little more conscious. He has a lot more to say that he just knows what he's saying. It doesn't make me want to fall asleep right away, so maybe I should put this on in the middle of his new album, and it would give me the courage and strength to get through it. Alright, now switching gears, to finish off this week we have the cold tracks, the worst of the worst. First up we have Silver Sun Pickups, Toy Soldiers. Sounds like a B-side from their latest LP, and although I love that record quite a bit, this tune sounds lifeless. It's pretty dull in comparison. Alanis Morissette is also making the cold tracks this week for her new song, Reckoning. Nothing offensively bad about the instrumental. It's mostly piano and it sluggishly moves forward. But what really drives me insane is Alanis's vocal performance. I haven't heard a single from her in a long time that I've enjoyed from start to finish. Reckoning is no exception. Moving on, we have Kane Brown, Sway Lee, and Khalid, however you want to pronounce it. It's a collaboration that no one really asked for, including myself. The name of this song is Be Like That. You gotta think with names like this coming together, they were just trying to mess up our idea of what genre is. It's stupid. I don't want to listen to this. And you're really just diluting your sound. Like, what diehard fan of any of these artists would want to hear them all together? It's a rhetorical question, but moving on. We have Kaytranada featuring Lucky Day on the song Look Easy. Just a filthy, disgusting little R&B cut. I don't think I've heard Lucky Day sound so out of his element on a track like this in a while. Saying it's a disappointment is an understatement. And there you have it. There's Hot and Cold for this week. Make sure you guys sound off down below in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of these songs. Agree or disagree. I'm here to engage with you guys. If you'd like to leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town. I'd appreciate that. As always, thanks for watching and have a rockin' day.